Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the ManDem United podcast where we discuss all things Manchester United. So please keep all your comments or your questions Manchester United related. And we're doing here what is a tradition, people. We do this before every season because it's always a very, very interesting topic of conversation. How many league goals will Manchester United score this season? I'll do this now. I'll do this once the window closes as well. And because of the fan calling show yesterday, I was like, yeah, I'm doing this today. I was like, I'm doing this today. So I will be getting from, in particular, Manchester United fans, how many league goals Manchester United will be scoring this season. Of course, there'll be further discussion about the defeat to Arsenal, looking ahead to the Fulham game, and also will Manchester United go back into the transfer market as well. So like I said, please keep all your comments, questions, Manchester United related, please, people. Hit the like button on the video, though. Make sure, whether you're watching this live right now, or watching this back after, hit the like button on the video. So important you do that. Pay the tax when you enter the city of sarcasm. Share this out across all the socials as well. At Yes It's Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV. That's at Sarcasm City TV. At Yes It's Flawless on Twitter/X, also on Instagram. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Hit the notification bell as well. It's a little bit dark still. It is a little bit dark. That's why I turned on the ring light, but it's really not. Hey, Warrior J, we're going to get to that. And just as important as those things I mentioned, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well, people. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. Big up to everyone in the chat already. I see you lot. Big up to AJ in the cut. Big up Sai. I'm presuming this is SB, but make sure you subscribe to the catch up as well. Big up Kingsman, Shane G. Big up to you also. Big up to FN in the cut. Oh, yeah, the fan calling show. That was one for the ages. Not only was it 5.5 hours, had the regulars calling, members calling, but there were so many new callers, man. And shout out to Ken. Was his name? Yeah, it was Ken MUFC. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Told us that Manchester United are scoring 92 league goals this season. Oh, is it Catch? My bad, Catch. I didn't know if it was you or SB. My bad. Big up to Catch. Big up SB. Please subscribe to the Catch. My bad, Catch. Yeah, but Ken told us that Manchester United are scoring 92 league goals, people. 92. Very, very interesting call as well. And that we're winning our next 7 in all comps. Obviously, that's including the Grimsby game. So we're winning our next 6 in the Premier League up until I think it's the Liverpool game is the 7th Premier League game onwards from that. So yeah, make sure you go check that out. I need to get Prime to clip that up. But big up Time to Shine in the cut as well. Yes, Catch. Man said 92 league goals and then looked at me like I was crazy. And we're scoring 92, conceding 48. So, but only finishing 6. Anyways, SI says, see, 100 is not impossible. Clearly not, man. Clearly not. And when I ask the question about how many league goals, people, specific, like the number, and I say, man, that's solely for Manchester United fans. That's what I want to know for Manchester United fans. But you lot get your questions in as well. Like Ryan B saying there, kicking it off, says, you think we bring in a goalkeeper and a midfielder? There's further reports. We got linked to a midfielder today. I can't remember his name. I'm sure someone will drop it in the chat. I don't know anything about him like that. There was reports yesterday about Costa, but then there was no tweet that we was linked to Diego Costa. Do we bring in a goalkeeper? Do we bring in a midfielder? I'm leaning towards yes, actually, because the noise isn't going away. So I'm leaning towards yes, that Manchester United do actually bring in a goalkeeper and a midfielder. Now, of what quality, I don't know. I don't know of what quality. I have no idea how. However, the fact that it's now the 19th of August and we're still talking about Manchester United needing to bring in a goalkeeper and a midfielder is just typical of Manchester United. And why I'm so critical, because we just failed to prepare. Why is it the season has started and we still need key positions in the squad? Why is that? And people just overlook it like it's normal. Like there's no way we should be still trying to bring in a goalkeeper and a midfielder right now. There's no way we should have played one game and our pivot is Bruno and Casemiro and is Bayern in goal. Even though those are mistakes from the manager, he should have better options. It's like the Sesko thing. Like people are saying, Sesko's not ready. Sesko wasn't ready. Even though I disagree, let's say hypothetically that's true, and Sesko wasn't ready. Why is he not ready? Why are we starting the season and our biggest signing so star, our £74 million striker, is not ready to start the season. Why is that? And people just overlook that. Like, oh, Sesko's not ready, so he's on the bench. Why is he not ready? Why are we so unprepared going into the season? And this is why I'm so critical. This is Manchester United Football Club. Where is the preparation? Where is the organization? What are the decision makers doing? What's crazy is certain Manchester United fans expect better scheduling, better structure, a better decision making, and better planning from me here on Sarcasm City TV than they do the football club. If I moved like Manchester United on this channel, some of the fans would kick off about it. If I was unprepared, if my decision making was terrible, if my scheduling was off, why am I expected to do more than £1 billion institution? Why am I held more accountable than them? Not only on my own channel, and then I'm held more accountable by some of my opinions than the actual club itself. These people who are paid thousands, some of them are millionaires, some of them are thousandaires to make these decisions. And they just make terrible decisions and we just bypass it. Why are we so unprepared? Why is everyone else? Why is Gyökeres at Arsenal early enough so he can start? Why is Ekitike at Liverpool early enough so he can start? Why is Reinders at Liverpool and why is Reinders at Manchester City early enough so he can start? Why is Kudus at Spurs early enough so he can start? Why is everyone else able to do these things but we can't? Why is that? And yes, all them teams are still trying to sign players, yes, but they are much better prepared than us. Bear in mind, they all had better seasons than us, so they're all starting ahead. Where is our intent to attempt to move up the table? If we had just won the league and had a great season, I'd be less critical. But we've just coming off an absolute horrendous season under your ownership. Where's the intent to get better? What is going on? But hey, we move. Big up Gunner G, Hem, Prom. I see you. Big up in the chat as well. Yeah, that's his name. The guy from Sevilla. Is Agum. Is how you say his name. Plays at Sevilla. If he's talented, bring him in. That's where I'm at. Bring him in. I'm going to start this from Warrior J and Jez as well. The thing is, Catch, I'm all good for getting Costa. I'll have no issue with it. My problem is, why is he not here already? That's where my issue is. We're about to buy a midfielder to only realize we need Belieber, but it's nice or buy twice. The thing is, Shanji, I agree because it needs to be Belieber, but this ties back into why is it the 19th of August and we're still trying to acquire a midfielder or midfielders when we've needed new midfielders for the longest time. I'm at a loss. Big up Broderick as well, man. Big up Broderick. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat. Warrior, this is what. Thanks, Warrior J. Appreciate this. Keke Letso, big up as well. Manchester United have begun to explore the potential signings of Lucien Agum. He is one of the main midfield targets. Initial talks have now been held with Agum's entourage, Manchester United, and that's from Ramirez Max IMODC. Yeah, so Ramirez Max IMODC. So I don't know how reliable that source is, but hey, we're looking at midfielders, so that is a plus. Chelsea advancing in club-to-club talks for Alejandro Garnacho. Deal underway with Manchester United. Excellent relationship between CEO Barada and Chelsea hierarchy. Garnacho only wants Chelsea and turned down an approach from Bayern in the last 48 hours. No chance. Fabrizio Romano. The fact that this deal hasn't been done yet is crazy. You're selling for the 30 million and get him gone. Boy, we move. You know what I'm saying? We move. He's saying, I think Agum is nice, but I don't know if he can carry Bruno as well as Belieber type can do. It'll help United progress the ball, though. Hey, if he helps us progress the ball, I'm with it. Flawless, I don't rate Costa. You have better keepers in the market. From what I've seen of Costa, he seems like a good goalkeeper, so I'm not going to be critical of that. Would I prefer Donnarumma? Yes. But, again, this is Manchester United we're talking about. Hey, big up Keke Letso, man, every single time. Ryan B says, apparently Sancho has rejected the Roma move. Nah, if you don't want to go to Roma, then you don't want to go to Roma. I don't know why he's a prick for not wanting to go to Roma. What is the reasoning behind him not wanting to go to Roma? Has it been stated? Has it been stated why? I have no issue with him wanting to where he goes. Like, it's not in Sancho's not supposed to do what's in the best interest of Manchester United. I think people fail to realize this. He should do what he thinks best for Jadon Sancho. The same way Manchester United need to do what's best for Manchester United in regards to Jadon Sancho. If it's a wages issue, pay him off. Pay him off. If it's a wages, I believe it's wages side. I do agree with you, even though there's nothing that stated that. If I was this is just merely a guess, I would say it's wages. We got 5 million from Chelsea for him. Use that to pay him off. Like if I'm Sancho, I'm not going. Do it for your career, because who else will come in for him? Someone else will come in for Sancho. People have said that all summer long, and it's being linked. So Ryan B, like I said, career hype. I'm not taking a pay cut. That's just me. Yeah, I am not taking 50K less to play for. I'm sorry, no. I'm not taking 50K less, 100K less. Let's say hypothetically it's 50K. I'm not taking 200K less a month because the deal didn't work out. Pay me. I'm screaming F you, pay me to the club. You signed a contract. Pay me. Because if he was performing well and was at the top of, like, he was performing well and was flying for Manchester United, and then a club came in for him and he wanted to go and we wanted to keep him, we're talking about how he's got however many years left on his deal. Yeah. Like, it's what it is. Like, that's how I'm looking at it. If he's running down his contract, it's on us to move him on. He's not the first player to do this, and he won't be the last. Where's Sterling right now? Is he still at Chelsea? On big money? Is that where he's at? Let's see. See where you lot at. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat. If you have a gun to your head, Flawless, who would you rather keep, Sancho or Garnacho? Sell them both. Why is that an option? Sell them both. We can, any player can be sold. Sell them both. That's where I'm at. Sell them both. See, Sancho is at a stage where I think he knows he won't get that high wages again and see what's up later after his contract. More highly likely. I am not giving up that money. I'm saying I am not giving up that money. But it's on Manchester United to assess the situation and deal with it. And we've dealt with it, to me, terribly. Yeah, Sterling is still with us on certain ridiculous. Exactly. So Sterling's in the same predicament at Chelsea. Yeah, he has less options, but no one's talking about it. No one's talking about why Sterling not kicking up a fuss to leave. Does he not want to play football? Granted, he's much more accomplished than Sancho. Granted, he's older, but he can still play. Sterling's still capable of playing in the Premier League or playing elsewhere in Europe. Not at the highest level, but he's still capable of playing in a top European league. 100%. Why is no one screaming about that? Like, and even with S. Madison, like, I get, like, even with Højlund wanting to stay, as much as he lacks self-awareness, that's on the club. I blame the club. I blame the club. Make it crystal clear you are not going to play here. That's what you have to do. And granted, that's what they've actually done with Højlund. Because he went in the squad on Sunday, was he? He got 0 minutes in the final preseason game, and he wasn't in the squad on Sunday. Make it clear. If you want to use the fact that it's a World Cup year to your advantage. Sit out. Tell players, if you want to sit out a World Cup year, that's on you. Most of these players from an international perspective are in and around their national teams, and their national teams will be there. So it is. Politician. Why is it a politician answer? Why is it Garnacho or Sancho? Why can't I sell them both? It's a terrible question. Why can't I sell them both? Right? I don't want either of them here. And I rate one of them and I don't rate the other. But it's time. The fact that it's the 19th of August and we're still talking about, and I'm still talking about Garnacho leaving and Sancho leaving, is on the football club. I don't even blame Garnacho and I don't blame Sancho. Same way with Højlund. I don't blame Højlund for still being here. We should have made this crystal clear from the jump. With Garnacho, to our credit, and Sancho we did, but then didn't move it on further. And that's why they're still here. Yeah, I do think we beat Fulham on the weekend 2-1. Yes. See, an ambitious player would rather play football, but yeah, some prefer money, even if it means sitting on the bench all season. And I'm with that. I'll sit at home for that money. 350K a week to do nothing. Or 300K, what is it? 300K a week to do nothing. Yeah, sign me up for that. Sign me up for that. 100%. 300K to do nothing for a year. And then I get to go into the free, I'm then available on a free. A club's going to pick me up. I'm going to get more wages. And then it's like, not more wages than 300K, but I'm going to get wages and I'm going to get a signing on bonus. And I'm going to stay in England, or I'm going to go Germany, or I'm going to go Spain or Italy or somewhere like that. Why would you? More than happy to do it. I don't know, people. I love the game, but I'm sorry. That's too good to turn down for me. That's too good to have. People can lie all they want. I'm saying, you sitting at home, you're not giving up. I keep telling you, you're not giving up 12 million a year just because you and the club don't get on. They're gonna lie all they want for the love of the game. It's not worth 12 million a year. And that's just hypothetical. We don't know what Roma are offering. That's just if it's 50K less. I say it's 100K less. Giving up 12 million a year, 50 million a year, 20 million, 5 million. I'm staying at home. Staying at home. Oh, no ambition. All right, cool. Ambition hype. You know what I'm saying? Ambition hype. Run me my money. Try to go pay bills with ambition, people. Let me know. Anyone in the chat ever bought anything with ambition? Let me know. If United really wanted him out and didn't want this hassle, they would pay him out. And he got 5 million from Chelsea, so it doesn't come out of your pocket. And it wouldn't cost 5 million to pay him out either, because I don't think the difference is that much. Oh yeah, go check the fan calling show. It's a long way into the fan calling show, but yeah, man said United are scoring 92 league goals, but Spurs are finishing above them. But Spurs are scoring 60 and conceding 40. But we're scoring 92 and conceding 48, but yet they're finishing above us. A man looked at me like I was crazy. Yeah. Mind-boggling, man. Absolutely it really is mind-boggling. Big up Dan in the cut. Yes, Dan.
Yo.
You good, fam? Yeah? I'm blessed, man. Yeah. You good, yeah?
Blessed, bro. What we saying, man?
Yeah, man. All blessed, all blessed. Oh, yeah, it's Madison. Go check it out. Like I said, if you missed that fan calling show yesterday, it was crazy, people. 5.5 hours. It was good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. One of the best
I just caught you talking about Highland or something. What was you saying about Highland?
Nah, so I was just talking about, because man asked me about like Sancho and Højlund and Garnacho, etc. And you know, like players moving on. And I'm just saying, I don't blame the players, I blame the club. Because the club should do more to move these players on. It's not in the players' interest to do what's best for Manchester United. It's in the players' interest to do what's best for that player, which I understand. Like people talking about
my thing is though, yeah, like obviously they're singling at Højlund, or the manager is, right? He's completely like removing him from everything, right? And I'm just like, why are you not putting that same treatment on Onana, bro? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I thought, because he wait. Yeah, you go
quiet. Surely he don't rate Onana, bro.
He rates Onana, man.
What makes you think that? He didn't start him last game. First game against Arsenal.
Oh, it's on my end. Now I was getting, you know what? Because I got it open on another tab, I was getting echo, and I thought it was on your end. It's because of me, my bad. What makes me think he plays Onana? Because he didn't do everything in his power to replace him. That's why.
No, but he didn't. He started Bayern there though against Arsenal.
Yeah, he did. But was Onana on the bench?
I don't know, but apparently he's not injured.
Well, he's not injured, so he went on the bench. So yeah, but
so I think
yeah, he would have sold him. Why is he still here?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I presume they're still trying to do something with that. But in the meantime, why have they? I guess they have kind of singled him out then.
Yeah, we know when this manager don't. Heaton was on the bench. We know when this manager don't rate a player because they get the Rashford treatment. We know he don't get on with Rashford or rate Rashford or one of the either or. We know how he treats players that he doesn't want. Same way with Højlund. We know how he's openly talk about it. Like with Højlund got no minutes in the preseason friendly, and then he said, "Oh, we don't have a striker we don't have something along the lines of we don't have a striker. We now have one." When he was talking about Seth.
Okay, so if Heaton was on the bench, right, and Ronaldo's got injured, then he casting out flipping Onana.
I believe it when I see it. I just think Onana's not fully fit. That's what I think it is. I just don't think Onana is fully fit. Personally.
Yeah, but we see normally when the goalkeeper is not fully fit, he's still on the bench. Like normally. You know what I'm saying?
Rare goalkeepers get injured, so I can't really agree or disagree with that because I can't remember too many times a goalkeeper.
It just depends how much he's injured. Obviously, he's not match fit, but he's still fit enough to like be on the bench. Like, but anyway, I just think that's a bit interesting. Like, obviously, the way they move with Hoyland, I feel like they need to be doing that with Onana, and hopefully they are, because from the looks of it, on the outside, it looks kind of like that. But I don't know. But I still think they get a keeper, bro. Like, by the end of this window, they have to, man.
Also, I do believe they sign a goalkeeper. Yes, but I do think
And
we
a DM.
I think we get both, to be honest, because the news is not going away with either.
There you
But
go. We're still linked to them.
yeah. We're still linked to goalkeepers, still linked to defensive midfielders as well. It's just that it's just lazy, man. Like, why are we 19th of August and still talking about these things?
That's the one thing. That's a bit weird, because they started off like strong and then they just dipped. They just dipped down. They dipped off now. Like,
because I think the Onana thing came from only because he got injured. That's the only reason why.
Nah, surely not though, man. Because he cost us games last season, man. Like, he was very shit. So,
but the manager didn't drop him at all last season. Apart from
yeah, but the same way though, he kept playing Hoyland though, and he clearly never wanted him the whole time.
And that's backwards. Why would you continue to play a player the whole time? But then they've turned out.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
That's my point. So to that point you just made, he didn't want Hoyland, but played him week in, week out. Doesn't play Xerxes, but now you want to get rid of Hoyland, but want to keep Xerxes. So why was you playing a player you don't want over a player that you want to keep?
It's very confusing, man. I think behind the scenes, a lot of shit is probably going on that we don't know about.
Maybe we just got people who are not very smart in charge. That's what it is. Because that makes no sense. I said we have people in charge who are just not very smart. Because that makes no sense. He played Hoyland week in, week out all last season, but then didn't play Xerxes and give him an opportunity. Then we get to the summer, you want to sell Hoyland, but you want to keep Xerxes. Those reports came out today from Romano saying there's been.
I'm happy with that though, man. Like, maybe he's just opened his eyes more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's becoming awakened now. Like,
it took him 6 months to realize Hoyland ain't it?
Yeah, bro. I guess so, isn't it? I guess so, man.
Is that not a concern to you, Dan, that it took him 6 months?
No, it's concerning 100%. But at the same time, at least he's come to a realization. Then, like, it's better than never coming to the realization, isn't it? Because some managers and some people never open their eyes, bro. So obviously it's taking a while, but I'm liking the little things that we're doing, like in terms of like certain, like, it's like hit and miss, right? It's like I like the way they started the transfer window. They made good signings, and the players they couldn't get, they swiftly moved on to their next targets, right? It's only just now this dip, like I don't really understand it, and also it's at the end of the window, so you would think, they would be pushing a lot harder, and they would be getting stuff done straight away. Like before the first game against Arsenal, they should have had a keeper wrapped up, a DM wrapped up. They never. So it is what it is. But yeah, man. Obviously, we haven't even spoke since the Arsenal game. But what's your thoughts on it, bro?
What's your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts on it?
I know everyone's getting gassed, did it? They're like, oh, we're playing so much better, like the best game on the Amarim and all this shit, yeah. But I'm like, bro, like, people just getting giddy in it with the first game syndrome, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, they're acting like, bro, like, I'll be real, like, people blowing this shit way out of proportion, isn't it? Like, so I hear it because it's like new season, first game at Arsenal, Old Trafford, all that, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the optimism from people, but let's not forget, bro, we finished 15th last season. Motherfuckers already talking about, against Arsenal, this is the best we've ever played. Like, it's like, no, I disagree. I think because we got the new signings in, right? Cunha and Mbumo showed what they're capable of here. Yeah. But apart from that, bro, it's just like I'm seeing little bits and bobs that are definitely a lot better, right? But overall, like, come on, bro, it's first game, bro, and we've gone through so much like turmoil, yeah. Like last season, like I don't know, man. I just think obviously the next few games are going to be tough. And we need to show that consistency in it, because that's the major problem with us. Like, we'll look good and then we'll just drop off, and there's no consistency or whatever. I didn't like the fact Amarin was still being a bit of a pussy from not
They went to Eddie Man, the G Unit, murdering this. No.
like, why, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
What you telling me, Dan, is that the manager's still picking the lineup was bad? So you telling me a manager who picked bad lineup last year has gone into the first game and picked a bad lineup in the next season?
Yeah, that's why I don't feel with confidence, like, because it's kind of like, you, come on, man, like, bro, like, you're not starting. How you not starting Ahmad though? Like, it's crazy to me, bro.
Let me ask you though,
Can't lie.
was you shocked by the bad lineup?
No, I wasn't shocked, bro. No, of course not, because it's Amarim. This is what we've been seeing, so it's like, you're not going to be shocked. But then you're thinking, all right, new season, first game is Arsenal. This is Old Trafford, bro. Like, you have to set the precedent. You know what I'm saying? You have to really show that you turn the corner now. Show us, like, what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I hear all of this talk, man, about, yeah, we played a bit better and that. But it's not, like, the way it's been overblown is just a bit, do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit strange to me. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. But what do you think? What was your thoughts? Imagine busting up.
I'm laughing. You know why I'm laughing, by the way you said? Of course not. It's Amarim. Like, what we doing here? Like,
fucking up. That's what I'm saying. People think raw, like, Amarim, like, you know what I'm saying? We finished 15th last season, mate. We're going to need to see a lot more.
Heavy is because the manager's made a bad decision and you're not shocked. That's alarm bell, is the point I'm making. He's made a bad decision and you are not surprised by said bad decision. You might be angry or not, whatever else about it, but you are not surprised by it. That's where the issue lies. In regards to it, I agree with you, our performance. It's refreshing to hear you say that because we hadn't spoke, so I didn't know where you was going to go with it. People are blowing as well out of proportion that performance. I'm hearing 7 out of 10s overall for the performance. Was we better? Yes. 100%. Was we improve? Did we improve? Yes. Did we keep the ball better? Yes. Was it one of the better performances under Amarim? Also, yes. But that's simply because the bars didn't help. So because
but bro, we saw like what I saw from that game, right? One thing that stood out to me was the lack of end product, bro. Like the lack of quality, clinicalness. Do you know what I'm saying? Final third, like we didn't have the focal point there for like the whole of the first half, and then like I didn't really understand. Like, obviously, where we needed like a focal point as well up front. You know, they were getting in good position. Like Mbumo, Cunha were doing good, getting in good positions.
You don't think Mount played well,
bro? Like, it's just like underwhelming. Like, you know, it's like, I don't know. Like, it's like, bro, if you're gonna get in certain positions and you got Mbumo, the quality of these man, Cunha crossing the ball, and that, I saw bare occasions where they're doing their thing on the flank, right? And then there's no one there. Like, there's no one there to support them. No one up front. So I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, so shit like that. And then even like, I don't know, man. It was just a bit, I don't know, bro. It was a bit weird, man, to me, man. Like, the way people were talking was a bit strange.
Add to what you were saying, yeah, it's refreshing to hear that. Yes, it was better, but the bars didn't help. So, because the bars didn't help, like, people are acting like we put in this great performance and it's something to build upon. Went to my guy Vikram who said this yesterday. We the homeless guy and someone gave us a cigarette and we praising the guy who gave us a cigarette. That's just literally what it is. That's where we're at. We're just in dire straits. Did we defend well? Yes. Defensively, we were very good. We shut down Arsenal from a defensive standpoint. Apart from buying there because he was at fault for the goal, but the lit quality, Euro quality, Shaw was good defensively. Yes. So was Dog, Saka, they got nothing over that side. Dalot, Martinelli, by the way, gave defend themselves. So we moved. Casemiro was good from a defensive standpoint. But yes, we kept the ball better, but we didn't create no clear-cut chances. And Bremo and Cunha showed his quality. And Bremo and Cunha shown their quality. That's why we wanted them. So that's why we was better. But Mount up top, Mount did nothing. No one can tell me. Mount did nothing. I've been asking this question like People, oh, he played decent. What did he do on the ball? And someone who said to me in my chat in one of the comments was like, oh, he didn't play the 9, he played the 10. My point is he shouldn't be on the pitch. That's the point that I have. He's the worst attacker by far. You have Embremo, you have Cunha, you have Xerxes, you have Sesko, you have Mano, you have Ahmad, you have Bruno. So you have 7 players who can play in the front three. Some of them in both one, in some of them in one role. How is he out there? What did he do on the ball? This is what I keep asking. People telling me he played well. So he played in an attacking role in the team. Whether it was 9, 10, or a mix between the two. What did he do going forward? As everyone mentions off the ball stuff, cool.
Look, I hear where people are coming from, right? Because I've seen like some of the stats and that as well. Like obviously we had bare shots and that compared to them, 22 bare shots, possession, 22. More possession, all that, whatever. I felt like the second half was obviously a bit better, but it's just like I see where people are coming from, like in that aspect, like we're improving, but the same thing still remains with the clinicalness, like they're not really clear cut chances, like what you're saying. They're like sort of like that's what I'm saying, and we don't do that hardly at all, and that's the concerning thing, because it's like we've seen this. I don't know why people are saying this is the best we've seen under Amrin, because I've seen games like last season where it was kind of similar, where we're knocking the ball about and that, and then we're not creating nothing though. Like at the same time, like we're still not creating clear cut chances and shit, and we don't create enough opportunities. Like, so I have seen this before, certain aspects of this, but I have seen. I appreciate the aspects that people are now talking about when it comes to like the likes of Dorgu and stuff like that. And I get it, like, but it's nothing special, like in terms, like definitely, man, overblown. I'm not. It's kind of underwhelming. I'm expecting more. We'll see. Obviously, the next few games, we want to see what it really is. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. You compare us to. Go on.
No. Go on. So carry on, fam.
No, I'm just gonna say, like you like you said, the bar is so low that now we just do like the basics a bit better. Like everyone is like, oh my gosh, we're back. Like, oh, it's like, bro, you're seeing Man City pepper teams like creating chance after chance, 4-0, 5-0, all that shit. Man United will forever be struggling to score more than one goal on that. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like it's the same old shit, bro. Like until we consistently see, obviously the first game in it is what it is, but bro, we was at Old Trafford, man. How times have changed, man. How times have changed, bro. This is Old Trafford, you know.
And like Jez mentioned there, it's ironic how things there's so many parallels, because the bar's on the floor for the team. When we do play a little bit better, it's hailed. Same way with Mount, because the bar's on the floor for him as well. Thanks. Because the bar's on the floor for him. Now, because he just doesn't play bad, it's he played well. What did he do going forward? I was on, shout out to Catch if they're still in the chat. I was on the catch up yesterday. Make sure, like I say, you don't go subscribe. And Sad was telling me Mount played well. He said, what did he do on the ball, Sad? He passed it well.
But they're just talking about it off the ball.
It's all off the ball. And then someone made, I can't remember his name. There was another guy on there who made the point. He's in my chat. I think it's KJS is his username. Big up to him. My apologies for getting your name, my guy. And he was like, he wasn't in the team for that. He was in the team for his off the ball stuff. And I said, exactly. That in there lies the problem. Out of the other 19 teams that played in the Premier League, who played a striker for off the ball stuff? I don't even know who played for Burnley against Spurs. Guaranteed Burnley played a striker. I don't know who played up top for West Ham against Sunderland. But if I go and check, I guarantee you they played a striker. I guarantee Bowen was out there for some on the ball stuff. Whoever you think the worst teams are, I watched Everton, Leeds. Everton had Beto out there, as bad as they was going forward. He's there for on the ball stuff. People are telling me we having a player in an attacking position for off the ball stuff. What kind of nonsense is that? We were praising stuff. People telling me, "Oh, Bruno played well. He was at fault for the goal. How you play well when you're at fault when you contribute to the goal?" And it was just your sloppiness. He wasn't the main reason. It was mainly Bayindir. We know Bayindir is awful. He was mainly Bayindir, but Bruno again, terrible control and terrible decision making contributed to us conceding the corner. You're telling me Casemiro played well defensively? He was decent. On the ball, not so much. Because we've caned Bruno for them time. Because I went and got the stats for it. 77% passing accuracy Casemiro had. 77 people. But on the flip side, you know how I know his passing wasn't good? Because he completed 6 out of 7 long balls. So his long range passing was there. Hear what I'm saying, people. Casemiro had a 77% passing accuracy for the game. And he completed 6 out of 7 long balls. So that means his short passing was not it. I knew my eyes didn't deceive me when I said Cass didn't play well. Defensively, yeah, decent. But on the ball, no, he wasn't.
Well, that's all it was. We, like you said, we just defended well, yes. Right? But going forward in that, we weren't really clinical. We didn't have a cutting edge, bro. Like we created a little bit.
It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's the rest of the team. Like I rate what Cunha and then Boomer had to offer. They were doing their thing. They were trying. You know what I'm saying? And then when Ahmad come on, I was rating it. He was the only one that showed that flair, bro, trying to take on players and that and do his thing. But other than that, it's just like there's nothing there, bro. Like there's nothing there. Like there's no like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like the game needed some magic. Yeah.
Hey, so what you telling me, Dan, is we needed a goal and we should have put on our better attacking players and more creative players.
Yes.
It's crazy that. Crazy.
And this is the first game at home against Arsenal at Old Trafford, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, obviously everyone sees me differently. People wanted to be pragmatic and set up, you know, bit defensive, whatever, and all this shit. But it's like, but nah, bro. Like, first game at Old Trafford against Arsenal, bro. Like, don't take the piss. Start Ahmed, bro. Do not start Mount. Do not start Mount in that position. Do not take the piss out of my life.
Man started Dalot.
Do not start. I was just about to say, do not start Dalot. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? So, yeah, man, I don't know, man. That personally, that's just how I feel about it. But, yeah, bro. Like, nothing to.
That's it. Big up to my guy Dal in the chat as well, man. Dal in the chat also. It's outrageous. So, yeah, that was my thoughts on the game. Yes, we defended well. Yes, we kept the ball better. But that was it. Mm-hmm. I still don't think it was a good performance, though. If that's I'd wait to see an average performance. If that's good, we're in trouble. If that's a good performance.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I can't even lie, man. Like, I just think, like you said, the bar is so low, and that's why a lot of people are like, yeah, it was great performance and that. But at the end of the day, it wasn't that great, and we still lost, bro. Right at the end of the day, like.
And to Jez, I quickly get to this. Says, do you think if you sign a goon, Maino falls further down the rotation on the Amrim? Not overall. He can't fall further down the rotation, in my opinion, because he's already at the bottom of the rotation. Just he's already at the bottom. I think the manager will play everybody before him.
That's crazy.
And the attack in the midfield and the attack, I think he'll play Casemiro, Agate, Bruno, Mount, Ahmad, Xerxes, Sesko, Embuemo, Cunha, trying to think. All of them attackers and the central midfielders I named. I think he plays all of them above Maino.
Bro, that really irks me, bro. That irks me, mate. Like, how are you not rating Maino? Like, why are you not giving him chances, opportunities? This reminds me of when Ten Hag was mugging off Ahmed.
Yeah.
But we all knew what he was on. We all knew what he was about. You know what I'm saying? And we saw the quality. This is the same thing now with Maino. What Amarim is doing. You always get these type of players that you know are certified, right? And they just need to be coached properly and put in the right situations and the right positions and to flourish. But for whatever reason, Amarim is not rating Sky. But you're rating Agate and shit like that. I'm just like, what is that about? What is that about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People saying we played good and that. When Agate come on, what was he doing, bro? Skyrocketing the ball in the flipping disabled. They took out the disabled woman in the crowd, bro.
Sky, like, word to Eddie giving souvenirs to the crowd, man.
But it's crazy, bro. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, come on, man. Mino, I swear last season he had big moments in big games as well.
He
Like,
did.
this against Arsenal, it would have been perfect for him to play in that game, man. Not even a cameo, bro. That's crazy, man. I don't get it, man.
Right, right for real. Like,
Sad, man. It makes me sad, bro. Because like it's like Mino is now deep, is like regressing in his
in his
you know,
development.
yeah, in his development, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, even to push on now this season, like he done well. We've seen him do well previously, like, and you can't do this to a player, man, of that quality. And he's a gifted player, man. Like we saw the glimpses of what he can do, man. If he can just be harnessed, like coached and properly, and that's why I don't rate this manager to be able to do that, man. And to be honest, I can see them end up flipping selling him if Amarim stays around long enough. But
Well,
then
he gonna
again,
be
I
it.
don't see
Yeah,
him staying. Yeah.
yeah, he ain't gonna be it. I don't think by next summer he's there. If he's there
Mm.
by 2026, pack it up, man. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, just pack up, keep up.
Pack
If
it in,
he's
pack
here,
it
yeah. If he's here the summer of 2026, pack it up, man. There's no way because we are not. People like, and this is what I kept saying all summer long when people were telling me, "Oh, we'll get better." I was like, "Why? What evidence do you have to suggest that this manager, all of a sudden, for instance, is going to pick good lineups?" People always ask me, "Oh, what would you want from the manager?" How about start with the basics, which is a good lineup, and you can't even get that right? Why Mount? You could have played anybody else in the 9. I think anyone else that was on the pitch, out of the attacking players, I'll include Bruno in the 9. Play Bruno in the 9 if you're going to play him. Like, you've got Sesko there, you've got Xerxes there, you've got Maino there, you've got Embremo there, you've got Cunha there. And when people, someone pops up and says, "Oh, you didn't play the 9, the 10, the same difference. Let's not play
Oh my
semantics."
days! The players you just mentioned here, like 4 of them, they all go ahead of Mount, bro.
Not in
Like,
this
what
manager's
the
eyes,
hell?
but we should just back him because he's going to turn it around. He just needs time.
Mate, even a half fit like Xerxes, bro, like would
Yeah.
be better
Sesko
than,
wasn't
bro.
ready, people. Well, he played half an hour. So why not start him and just play him 45 and then take him off? And then give Xerxes 45. Sure, they could have played 45. Pretty sure they could have played 45. And again, it ties back into it. If Sesko wasn't able to play 45, why did we take so long to sign him?
I think they just shook, man. I remember they just shook, man. He just shook, guy, man.
So you don't think he's going to turn it around, no?
Bro, I'm not a flipping fortune teller, but the signs suggest that, he's not that guy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
All the
happy for him to
signs
prove
is
me wrong.
I'm happy because people always do that to me as well. Not all the time, but people regularly do that. Oh, what if he turns it around? Will you apologize? I'll be over the moon if he
Well
turns
done.
it around. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll congratulate him and say, yeah, well done. If our performances and results turn around and we start picking up wins and battering teams and flying up the table, I'll go,
Yeah.
you know what, Fairs? You know we're back in 15th right now. A minus goal difference. Game week 1. We have 15th again. The minus goal difference. And people have the cheek to say to me, "Oh, why do you criticize? Do you see what's going on?"
Let's just see what happens in it, because I understand your stance and I get why I feel the way I do as well, which is a similar boat because of where we finished last season, how we've forever been shit like for the longest time. So obviously your hopes are not going to be too high if you're a logical person, right?
Yeah,
Obviously, if someone that's gassed, yeah, if you're someone that's gassed, a new season, blah blah blah, Old Trafford, cool, first game against Arsenal, you're gassed, whatever. I get it. I get both sides in it, but I obviously lean towards the more logical side because just weighing everything up and what we've seen, you can't blame us for being a bit more like reserved and like.
And Jez, what did Nuruddin say? Sorry to cut you off, Dan. What did Nuruddin say to Saeed? Because it's crazy that me and Nuruddin don't work together and we have a lot of the similar views. Because we don't.
Nuruddin.
Yeah, Nuruddin, man, the OG. I know he was I've not even seen this without speaking to Nuruddin. I've not watched anything. Make sure you subscribe to the United Wheel Therapy, though. I know that Nuruddin didn't think that was a good performance. I already knew it. Now, me and Saeed got into it over the performance, too. So this is no surprise to hear this, Jez.
So for me, it was just underwhelming. It was like you know what I'm saying? Like, but people were like, "Oh, it's the best performance on that."
Yeah. And my thing is, okay, it's poor considering everything that's going on.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't think. I think if you're good defensively and terrible offensively, I put that in the poor bracket. To me, that's a poor performance. If you are good defensively, which we was, yes, and we were poor offensively. Bear in mind, Arsenal were poor. Let's not even dispute that. Did we contribute?
But you got high
Yes.
standards as well. That's what it is, man.
Someone said that to me. Someone said to me, and my match reaction is game week 1. You have your expectations are too high.
Yeah. Well, then why wouldn't they? Like, what do people want then? Like, what? Just set the bar low then, like, and not have expectations for Manchester United Football Club, who have just spent bare peas buying these new attackers. Like, they've got the new ownership. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
Because people don't want to admit they was wrong, Dan. That's why. That's the issue is.
Wrong about
People don't want to admit they was wrong in regards to the manager and his team and what we were supposed to produce. Because I was hearing all summer long, people were talking about how we look better in preseason and how preseason is going to help this manager so much, and training is going to help this manager so much, and getting rid of toxic players is going to help this manager so much, and bringing in better players is going to help so much, and we're going to see a vast improvement. Got people talking about, you understand? You got people saying we can finish top 4, top 5, top 6.
Hell no.
And I keep saying this based off of what? What evidence do you have to suggest that we can finish top 4, top 5, top 6?
The only evidence I would say, right, because I've always said this, right, that signing a believer is a needle mover. If you get him, then I have more. Like, if we were to get believer, that is a transformative. Like, that puts you up a couple notches, like a few notches, bro. So if we were to get someone like him and a goalkeeper, then I would be like, all right, we should be getting top 6 at least, bro. We should be. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you never know what's gonna happen, but we should be aiming for that. And if you want to,
let me cut you off there. That's the different thing, and this is where the conversation gets mixed up and it can get confusing because people talk about what their expectation to be and what the reality is. I know everyone's expectations is high. Like most people, I should say. Everyone I talk to,
reality stinks.
But I'm saying, when I ask people, I'm saying not what you think not what you want to happen or where we should be aiming. What do you think happens? There's nothing to suggest that Manchester United are a top 6 side. Nothing. How are we finishing top 6? Based off of what? Yes, we have a better attack. However, the manager, there's a hindrance to that. Yes, we have a good defense. A good defense.
Yeah, well, I think it's simply that. I think it's just simply that. So obviously, we signed we signed the new attackers now. And Ruben Amorim has had more time now. He's had the preseason. He's been there for a minute now. So all these things add on top of it, even if it's just a little bit. So I think people are looking at it like that. They're just now like, we've got the attackers now.
Which I think is a nonsense way to approach it and view it. I'm not.
Because at the end of the day, like you got your attackers, right? You might score a few more goals than that. And obviously the title of your thing is how many goals are we going to score? I still think we're not going to get as many as we should be because we haven't addressed the midfield still. You know what I'm saying? It's like we need to cover all bases before this window closes. If we end the window with a keeper and a DM in a mold of a believer, then happy days. Then I have a bit more faith, right? And then, like you said, I have reason to have a bit more faith because we're going to then actually have addressed everything we know we needed from the start. And then it's a better springboard for us to go into the season. But again, if we don't sign that DM and we don't get a keeper, then ain't much going to change, bro. Like, to be honest with you, realistically, like, because look at the frailties in goalkeeper, like in the goalkeeper position. Onana cost us big time last season. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with him still? That is complete incompetence, bro. Like, that is crazy. Man City are about to sign Donnarumma, and they've already got Trafford that came in and Edison, bro. We haven't even got an actual keeper. Like, we got a keeper that wants to be an outfield player, bro. So, Make it make sense. Big teams move in big ways. Man City don't even need Donnarumma, and they're still getting him. And we need him, and we're not getting him. What's going on there, man? Crazy, bro.
I don't know.
And people expect to be happy about this. People expect to be happy. I'm not happy until we signed a goalkeeper and a DM. If we don't sign those by the end of the window, then the window is a failure. I don't care about the attackers we got. I don't care. It's still a failure overall because it could go from, we were expecting a 10 out of 10. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, we were all gassed like, we're getting believed by the keeper. It's going to be a 10 out of 10. Without them, it no longer becomes anything. Like, it's pointless now because that ain't going to help. That ain't going to do much. Like, it ain't going to do much. So, yeah.
Yeah, and my problem is even though I agree with you in regards to we need to add, my main issue is the manager because he's a detriment. He's the biggest detriment, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's the biggest.
Yeah, 100%. If we had a better coach, I would have more faith, like in him working with the tools that he has and the players and that he has.
Facts. 110%. I would have more faith in the manager. I mean, in the team, if we had a better manager. And people overlook that. Well, why are you picking us so low? Mainly because of the manager. I think he's our biggest hindrance.
I hear
he's
it.
Our biggest issue. He's majorly, largely because of his incompetence. As good as our attackers are, I should say, from an individual. On paper, we have good attackers, by the way, people. On paper, we have one of the best, like in regards to just attacking options overall, we have some of the best in the league. If you look at the attacking players that you have, when you look at Bremo, Cunha, Bruno, Sesko, Ahmad, Maino, Xerxes. Did I miss anyone out? That was it. I think it's those. I think I've just named 7.
By the way,
matches up against most in the league before you carry on. That 7 matches up against most.
Yeah, 100.
Just from an options perspective, that matches up.
100%.
The fact that Ahmad is potentially your backup right winger if you're playing, let's say it's a 4-2-3-1, tells you all you need to know.
Right.
It's not bad options is the point I'm making. Or he could be your backup left winger if you have Cunha over the other side. Your 10 options, you have Bruno, you have Xerxes, you have Ahmad, you have Mbremo, you have Cunha. Here are the 10 options I just mentioned. That's 5 options we have as 10s. Bruno,
bro, I can't even lie.
Maino, Xerxes, Cunha, and Mbremo with 6 striker options. You got Sesko, you have Xerxes, you have Cunha, and you have Mbremo.
Yeah, a lot of good managers will be looking at that and will be like, wow, I wish I had that. They'll be looking at the way Amorim is moving and being like, raw, this guy is washed, man. How dare he move like this? Like, if I had these tools, I'll be moving crazy with these guys, man. Look how you're treating my guy Mino, bro. Crazy, man. Crazy. Well, yeah, man.
No,
I was gonna say,
before you go on. Now say it. Go on. Say it. Go.
No. It was just a quick because I saw something in the comments. I'm saying about year 2 and you still can't have high expectations, and I'm like, 100. But also remember what someone said. Who was it that said it? Barada or whoever was like, any players here, if they're not doing shit, 2 years. You only got 2 years, bro, and that's it. So now the pressure's on Amorim this season, mate. You know what I'm saying? This is So if that's true,
I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, so if that's true and you're applying that logic to the players, then they be applying it to the manager as well, now, isn't it?
So they say. I believe it when I see it. Look at it. People just really do underestimate the coach. But you lot continue to run up the likes. We're at 43, man. Girls up to 50 likes, man. 7 more.
Come on, man.
50 likes. Let's hit the subscribe button as well, man. I know some of you lot are new. Continue to get your questions in as well. Keep it Manchester United related. Don't worry, we'll be answering the question about how many goals we think Manchester United league goals United will score. In the chat as well, man. Manchester United fans in the chat, let me know. How many league goals do you think we'll score in this season, people? As currently constructed right now, man. As currently constructed, and we'll see what's what. Is there more news? There's news on Højlund, right? 1 second.
Is it? Hopefully he's sold, mate. 50 million. Go on.
Oh no, there isn't. I forgot to star it still, but it was on Sancho. Hey, you lot drop it in the chat for us. Let me know. And Jed said, I think United's biggest problem was not being able to create actual chances. United got opportunities, but hardly anything good. Mostly created by the quality of the player, and that's why we looked better. Like I seen stats saying, "Oh, Embremo had the most ball carries in the league." Makes sense because it's Embremo. Embremo picks up the ball and drives with it, which not only allows you to get off the pitch, also enables you to keep possession better as well. And when you have Embremo on one side and Cunha on the other, of course you're going to look better. Of course. It's not a manager thing. And we didn't create anything clear cut. So I can't say we attacked well. Those two did. But look at the lineup he put out, man. Negative lineup.
That lineup is crazy, man.
Just super defensive. You got 3 centre-backs, 2 full-backs at wing-back. All right, Bruno, let's say attacking. You got a defensive midfielder in Cass. And then you got a non-goal scorer and non-creator in Mount. I said this on the United Arsenal show, and I continue to say this. Look at the lineup. Take Embremo and Cunha out, and then look at the other 9 players. No, sorry, 8 outfield players. Where are the goals and creativity coming from? Where are the goals and creativity coming from? Because you took Bruno, who's his best attributes, whether you rate him or not, is goals and assists and him being in the final third. That's Bruno's assets. Is him scoring goals, him getting assists, him creating, etc., etc. So you've taken him and moved him further away from the goal. So not only have you taken him further away from doing what he's best at, you have then put him in a situation where his weaknesses are even more exposed from a defensive standpoint, because you don't have no defensive discipline. He's not chasing no one down. He's not intercepting. He's not a tackler like that. And then on top of that, he's not press resistant to be playing the ball out. He's not a good ball carrier. He's not going to spin someone and drop the shoulder and none of that. And actually contributed to us conceding the goal because it was his terrible touching and shocking passing to Euro, and then we conceded the corner and scored. So you've taken a player and enhanced his weaknesses, exploited his weaknesses, and took away from his strengths. And you could have got 100 million for him. You could have got.
That's why fair play to our defense, man. Because when you got these shit guys in front of you and that, you know what I'm saying? Like they held it down, bro. Still, despite that, that's why I feel sorry for them, man. I feel sorry for our defense, bro. And then you got a flipping dodgy goalkeeper behind you as well.
Behind it.
The only good thing in our team is our defense, bro. Like, and then obviously the Cunha and Boomo. But then other than that, and Ahmad, other than that, man, everyone else is just fucking dead.
This is good news, though. The deal for Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea is close with expectation.
Oh my gosh!
Thoughts on this? Talk to us now.
Well, firstly, Fabrizio is just pissing me off these days as well. Man, talk about here we go soon. He'll be saying that next week as well. Like, here we go soon. What's soon? What even is that, bro? Soon. Back in the day, it used to be just here we go, bang, done. Now, man, added the soon on top of here we go. It doesn't make sense, bro. What do you mean here we go soon? You only say here we go when it's here we go, not here we go soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's Fabrizio on, man? I think we're cracking. But anyway, Garnacho, we've been knowing about he talked to Chelsea for time. They've been negotiating for time, whatever. Hopefully that's because Man United trying to get obviously the best price possible for this bum. And yeah, if they can get flipping decent money for this bum and get pure profit back, then fair play, man. Make it happen now, bro, as soon as possible, man. That'll be music to my ears, man. The moment it's officially announced that they've agreed a deal and he's going to Chelsea, then happy days, man. I just hope that they reinvest that money straight away and just reinvest it now, bro, with the credit and all that. Just do it now. You know you're going to eventually sell Garnacho. Sign freaking players now, bro. Don't want to hear this shit about, we can sell them before we can buy. Like, we know that's bullshit. You can buy it now, so just do it. But yeah, I'll be happy once it's done. Hopefully Chelsea can just do that. Man United, Chelsea, just get that over the line as soon as possible, man. Hopefully today, tomorrow, whatever. Get the actual here we go.
And big up to Chinlu before I get to the Garnacho thing. It says, LOL, flawless getting the snacks delivered to him in person. It's my sister patting me. My big sis. That's what you get her laughing, yeah. My sister patting me.
My sister up there. Yeah. She done that 50% laughing. She said, ha.
Yeah, so that's what it is. My sister patting me some Jaffa cakes.
Boy.
Yeah, so it is Jaffa cake.
I got the big box, man. Big box. Right, I got that 12, man. Throwbacks.
Yeah, facts. So that's what it was. Shout out, big sis. But also saying, yeah, with the Garnacho, just get him gone. Like, I'm glad we're getting a here we go soon. Hopefully, well, it's going to be minimum 40 million. Over the moon about that. If we get any more, fantastic. We're robbing them blind. Let's be real.
Yeah, no, they have to. It's about time we rob people blind,
yes,
bro.
I'd give him away for a 30 pack of Jaffa cakes, 100%. Like, without doubt. Like,
well, like you said earlier about what you want and what the realistic. Like, at the end of the day, we both want Garnacho to be gone for peanuts. We don't even care, bro. We just want him gone.
You know
but
why? Because
having said that, the market.
I still think that's a good deal, though. If
it depends how you look at it, innit?
If Garnacho would, here's how I flip it then in regards to this Garnacho situation. If he had performed for Chelsea like he performed for us, and we was buying him for 20 million, what would we be saying?
Brother, all I know is Chelsea are ripping us, bro.
This is
that's all I know.
To everyone in the chat, if Garnacho had performed for Chelsea like he performed for Manchester United, so Chelsea are in the same predicament as us, same points, same wins, losses, draws, managers, everything's the same. They've had a direct season that we've had since Garnacho's got here. And then he's coming off a season where he got 0 goals. He went on a 0 goals in 20 Premier League games. Sorry, 20 plus Premier League games.
But you know Chelsea are still selling him for a lot. No, because they're good sellers.
They're good sellers. The point I'm making is if we was buying him for 20 million, what would we be saying? How we're getting ripped off, how it's a bad deal. But when we're the ones selling him, we're saying it's not enough. Make it make sense. I think our fans just want to complain.
No, I get what you're saying. But speaking aside from me and what I personally feel and all that, whatever, it's just objectively, like just looking at the landscape of the transfer market, and when you see certain players go for certain amounts of that, just based off all of that, the market value and rates of players and shit, we should be wanting a lot more. To be honest, we should be, even though we believe it's not.
But here's the thing: the reason why Dan, you can't get a lot more is because of the predicament we're in. The player doesn't want to be here. We want to sell the player.
Yeah, obviously they make it harder.
You never, ever get big money for a player like that. It's never happened. When the players actively spoke out about leaving, the manager spoke about him leaving. We all know he wants to leave. He wants to leave.
Yeah.
He's done things on social media wearing the Rashford Villa shirt, speaking out after the final, talking about I should have played.
That's Man United shooting themselves in the foot.
Why am I giving you top dollar? Why am I giving you top money for something you want to get rid of? Make it make sense. I am the A side of negotiation as the buyer. The fact that he won him, I can't believe it. Because let's just get it right. He's dreadful. Let's start there. He's dreadful. He's not better. All these wingers people are talking about that have gone for money are better than him. Madueke is better than him. Do I rate Madueke? No, but Madueke is better than him. Bino Gittins only seen for a little bit is better than him.
Yeah, but Flawless, you need to take the thing is, I agree with you, but you need to take your logic out of like the situation and think about how others will see the shit, because there's going to be people, the same people that rate Bruno as like the greatest midfielder in the world. They're the same ones who rate Garnacho based off that one overhead kick he scored and that one fucking the little shits he's done, right? And the so-called potential that he has, right? So you got to frame it in that way. Think about those set of people, and then that's it. So we can get more money for him.
I disagree. I don't think we can. I think 30 million is the max, and that's what they're willing to offer. People talking about getting 40, 50 million for him. I think that's absolutely batshit crazy. If you think we're going to get 40 to 50 million for Alejandro Garnacho in the scenario, if he was happy, here's where I agree with you. If he was happy and Chelsea came in from him buying, then I'd be like, get 40 to 50 million for him. If he was happy and there was no report.
No, I get it. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. It's just the scenario.
It's never happened in the history of football. We'll just go modern day times. It's never happened. Never has a player been sold. Never has a player been unhappy at a club. The club want to sell the player and you get top money for him. It's never happened.
Yeah, Mingo, Jez has put it nicely. That's
I agree with Dan, but it comes back to the situation where Garnacho United have created exactly because we should have sold him sooner. Because the earlier you sell him in the window, the more money you're gonna get. And then another thing, this is what people will say: put him in the reserves and then sell him in 2026. So you're gonna put him in the reserve where his price goes down. because his price is not going to go up. So if you're unhappy about the amount of money you're getting him for him in 2025, and then you put him in the reserves and he don't play, how does his value go up? He's not played for a year and he's got 1 year less on his contract.
Yeah, but you know what it is, Flawless? If it was a better run club, so let's flip it. If it was actually Chelsea, right, in this situation here, they somehow always find a way like to still like rip people off and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think 30 million for him is a rip-off. That's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
If we was buying him for 30 million, we would say they are ripping us off. So why is it on the flip side not the same around? That's what I don't understand. Someone explain that to me. If we was buying Garnacho from Chelsea for 30 million, our fan base would be up in arms. They would be talking about how bad of a deal it is. How are we buying this player for 30 million? So the point I'm making is 30 million for him is a rip-off to them. That's a great deal for us. It's phenomenal. He's one of the worst wingers in the league. How is 30 million not exceptional money for him? That's what I can't wrap my head around. Because he's better than nobody. There's no one of note that he's better than. What is going on there? I can't believe that they're offering 30. I can't lie. I can't believe we're getting 30 million for him, potentially. Or potentially like 30 and 5. If we get 40, over the moon.
Yeah, it's just the way they're selling it, innit, to them. If they're good negotiators and they can sell it well.
I think it's a great deal. No, I think it's just a bad decision on their end. I think it's shocking. If I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be up in arms about it. I'd be up in arms.
Yeah, but Chelsea are so good at like selling players and that. They probably end up flipping him for more, to be honest.
Yeah, but they got players there they can't get rid of. Sterling's still there. Chilwell's still there.
True.
Players they can't get rid of. As good as they are, Chelsea are fantastic sellers, yeah, but there's players that they can't get rid of. That's why Raheem Sterling's still there. That's why Ben Chilwell's still there. That's why Nicholas Jackson's still there. As great as they are, they're phenomenal. But the point I'm making is that 30 million for Garnacho is phenomenal business for us. Yes. A. Solomon says that was before the new structure, though, Flawless. The point that I'm making is Chilwell and Jackson and who's the other one I mentioned are all still there. Their players are still there. So people will praise Chelsea for their sales, which I do. But the overall point I'm making is it's even about them. It's about Manchester United. It's a great deal for us. 30 million.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just getting gone, bro.
Yeah, that's been my MO. Why is he still here? You know why, Dan? Because we wanted more money. That's what slowed this down.
Yeah, I think in the grand scheme of things, when you're trying to still address your goalkeeping situation and the DM, like you can't rest on your laurels, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to, even though you might be able to squeeze a bit more out of a team, the buying club, the more you drag it on, is it worth it in the long run, though? That's the question. And for us in our situation, it's definitely not worth it. For us, we need to just get rid of everyone straight away.
You know why? Because that puts into the fund for us to go and invest in the squad. Because if we
and for everything to gel better.
Exactly, because if we would have sold Garnacho to these lot for 30 million and sold Bruno for 110, that's 140. You could have went out and got Belieber early. Yeah. Could have got him in June. Hey, Brighton, here's 120 plus 10.
And I'm still sad. I'm sad.
And then you got this other 300 million to spend. So you spent that on Bremo, Cunha, Sesko. You can get a midfielder and a goalkeeper and you're sorted. Basics. So people want me to back this bullshit board.
Yeah, no, they've let it down at the end of the window, man. Last time.
Absolute nonsense, man. It's ridiculous.
Started off well, I had high hopes in that, and they were showing the signs that they're moving in the right direction, but so far now, near the end, it's just a bit like, it's falling off now, mate.
And to Vicky, you mentioned this earlier about the managers just basically admitted he sabotaged last season. Flawless deserves to be sat just for that. Yeah, any manager that sabotages the season. That's why I don't get the Hoyland thing back to that. I really don't. So you don't rate the striker that much, but then you played him all last season and then kept the striker. You don't rate. So Xerxes just going to be behind Sesko.
Maybe it was the fear in it that Rance had in it. I think Rance had the fear in it about Hoyland. He was just saying like to just show them in it that how shit he is. And that.
Again,
just put him on display.
Let's say hypothetically that's true. If you have to show a board 20 games is way too much, or a whole season is way too much. First,
Yeah.
let's just start there. And secondly, if you have to show a board how bad a player is, that's incompetence. That's incompetence. If they
it's a wild theory. It's a wild
again, and this is where we're at, that people have to come up with wild theories in regard to the decision making that goes on. That's my issue. Like when people say, "Oh, Ineos bought Manchester United, so they got 25%, so they can infiltrate the club later and buy the rest." All right, okay, here we are, man. Jesus Christ! Again, big up my guy. You make sure you lot subscribe to Sheik. Hey, big up Sesko in the chat, man. Hopefully you get more minutes. Regardless, there's a game. Is it Agumi? Is that how you say his name? Dude is a scrub. I can't comment because I know.
I ain't seen him.
I don't know.
Same. I keep hearing about him, and they're saying that he's like a bit like a believer, or whatever. I think, but I doubt it.
Canal, spot on, my guy. My employer knows how I work in a month. They don't need 10 months to be like, oh yeah. Why? Yeah. Why did he move so slow? Why does the realization hit so late? You know why? He played Højlund because he rated Højlund. That's why he played him. You don't play someone for 20. You don't play someone a whole season just because there's no one else, or to show the board that he's really a terrible player. What are we doing out here, man? What are we doing?
But then it's like, what was it then? Like, why? Like, how you just switch like that? If you rating him and then now he wants to just sell him and just phase him out just like that, you're like, right, like, what, make it make sense. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man.
To Mohammed, like I said, I don't know anything about him, so I can't comment on the player. I don't know nothing about him. And Jess says, only at Manchester United I hear these things, never hear any of these clubs. Any coping reason to excuse what the reality is. Yeah, people don't like the reality, man. So people come up with all these and all these conspiracy theories into why we making bad decisions. Just call it as it is. No decision. We have incompetent people in charge. Why don't we just call bad players bad players? Why don't we just why can't we just call average players average players? Why can't we call an incompetent board an incompetent board? Why can't we call a terrible manager a terrible manager?
No, you know what it is because they'll do some things that are quite good at the same time. So it's one of them. It's like you see,
transfer wise, they do. From a transfer perspective, I rate the signings they've made. They've done that but everything else has been absolutely awful. Everything else has been in the toilet.
But even the transfers now, they're slacking. Like again, if they end this window, it's highly unlikely.
I get what you're saying. When I say the transfers are good, I'm talking about even though they've not done everything in total, talking about the players they go for. The players they've gone for and the prices overall is good. But I get your point in regards to us overall and us needing more. I'm just talking from an individual perspective. So you're right. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree with that. I do.
No, because them players are not going to be as impactful enough without the other signings being made. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts. 100%. Hypothetically, would you take a loan swap for Garnacho for Sterling deadline day? No, not in the slightest.
Nah, bro. No. Leave it. Leave it.
He might have agreed. He's agreed personal terms with Chelsea. Get the deal done and send him over there. Oh, and nothing from Chelsea. Send him over there, get the 30 million, and just keep it stepping. Simple as that. And yeah, back to this canal. This is a spot on thing. Why are we so slow? And like I said, excuses.
Man doubled back on the comment. You know?
This is a great comment. That's why the same way I double back if it's a comment I disagree with. When it's spot on like this, then it's spot on. Why does it take regular people in normal jobs? You know what I'm saying? To figure out when someone is. Why does it take 10 months? What are we doing here? Why is it? My sister works.
But like you said, if you got incompetent people, though, maybe it does sometimes do that.
My sister works in high-end fashion. When she hires someone, it don't take her 10 months to figure out whether they're good or not at their job. How long's why is a probation period 10 months?
Well, that's what it is, isn't it? It's crazy.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sometimes the probations are long like that, though. In these workplaces, it's crazy, man. Fucking 3-month, 4-month probation and shit.
Okay, so yeah,
one year probation.
At her place, probation is 3-4 months. So why is it?
Yeah, for some places a year, bro.
But for big Manchester United, which is £1 billion franchise, billion pound entity with 10 months to figure out whether someone works or not on the pitch. All right, man. Again, just
Yeah, maybe there's other variables we don't know about. F
yeah, man.
knows, bro.
Again, ties back into the conspiracy theories, man. This is law and order SVU,
Yeah,
man.
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? This is law and order SVU. This is power. You know, when things happen in power and everyone has conspiracy theories surrounding the show.
Ghost still alive, man.
Yeah, Ghost still being alive, man. Ghost still being alive. We kept oiling because we were trying to show to the world how bad he's gonna be and all this type of stuff, man. What is going conspiracy theory? What is happening?
But sometimes they come true, blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unique still alive, blood.
I've never seen one at a football club. Because this is not entertainment.
Hey, listen, there's still hyenas in the stadium, bro. Pogba's brothers or whoever it was put them in the stadium. So, but
see, it's 1 to 3 months normally. Sometimes it extends if the company's still unsure how you perform. And I guarantee they.
I wouldn't even want to stay there anymore. I wouldn't even want to stay there.
I guarantee you this. But I just asked my sister that question. She was saying it's dependent on how high the position is. I guarantee in a high position you don't get 3 months. Guaranteeing that, and are we saying Manchester United player is not a high position? This ain't the tea lady, you know. This ain't the kit man. I understand the kit man being on probation for 3 to 4 months. The tea lady, the parking attendant, the stewards. That I get. Respect to them all. That's not a high-end position. How you number 9 on your back for Manchester United and you got a high and you're on a probation period for 6 months, 5 months?
Yeah, it's high pressure. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I see Madrid getting rid of their Champions League winning keeper because he's indecisive about resigning under their condition inside. PSG get rid of their Champions League winning goalkeeper because he's indecisive about resigning under their condition inside a few weeks and replacing him. That's Donnarumma, who performed exceptionally well last season, and they deemed him not good enough going forward. You don't fit what we've got going on.
Levels.
PSG, who just won the first Champions League in their history and just won a treble, coming off a record, their best season ever in their club's history. And they said to the goalkeeper who contributed massively to that, you are no longer required here, and signed his replacement before even selling him. Because Donnarumma is still there now.
Man United finished 50th, and it's crazy, bro. The big teams win the Champions League, and still do what is necessary, bro. Man United finished 15th, and fans and that are still lowering the bar, and they're still oh well, you know, first season, give Amarin more time and this and that, blah 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 blah. Bro, you think PSG, Real Madrid, these big teams are gonna be giving time when they see some bullshit happening, for a minute, for just a minute, bro. They're not having it.
Crazy. But footballing structure, yeah. That died. Guys, when we attack, why don't we have players in the box of the opponent?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You know why that is, Mohammed? Because this manager plays pure defensive players.
That's what I was saying.
We don't have players in the box.
No one there.
And people wonder why we struggle to score goals. Because he plays all. Look at all the attacking options on the bench. You had Sesko, you had Maino, you had Ahmad, you had Xerxes. I'm missing one. But that's just 4 off the top of my head. Literally, Sesko, Xerxes, Maino, Ahmad. It's 4 attacking options you could use right there. Push Bruno into the final third or so. But now he played Mount and Dalot. Back 3. Defensive midfielder.
Bro, I feel like man is just trying to overcomplicate it, man. You know what I'm saying? I completely get where you're coming from, Mohamed Sesko. I was saying it earlier, bro. It's just we have Cunha and Bumo doing their thing, and then there's no focal point in the box, and there's no one there. There's no attackers. There's no one progressing with them. You're what's going on? The formation, it's all weird, man. 92 goals.
Yeah, that's what man told me on the fan calling us. Called in and told me we're getting 92 league goals.
Mad.
And we're winning our next 7 games.
Jeez. That's some big optimism, bro. I respect it.
We're scoring 92 league goals, conceding 48, but we're finishing 6. These are the people who be arguing me down in the comment section. You know, this is their logic. This is their logic. 92.
That's crazy. Shouldn't we be lifting the trophy, my friend?
I said I was there. And then had the cheek to be like, why am I saying does not make sense? Because you have Spurs in front of us, but you said they're scoring 60 and conceding 40. So we're going to outscore them by 32 goals, but concede 8 more, but finish behind them. How? Well, this happened in the past. No, it hasn't. Never has a team scored 32 more goals than a team and conceded just 8 more and not finished above them. And I'm glad you mentioned this because this kills this dead about the system. Palace play the exact same system Manchester United do with 2 in midfield.
Who?
They play back 3. Crystal Palace. They play the exact same formation. Shit. They play a back 3. They play 2 wing backs. They play 2 central midfielders. They play 2 10s and a striker. So they got their goalkeeper. The back 3 against Chelsea was Richards, Guehi, and Lacroix. Wing backs was Mitchell was left wing back. Munez was right wing back. They played White Jesus. I call him Wharton because people are saying he's 100 million walk on water. They played Wharton and Will Hughes in the pivot. Sa and Eze is the 10s and Mateta up top. And they don't look like us. Like the exact same formation. Formation exactly the same. So why don't they look like us? Bear in mind, they managed halfway through a season 2.
I didn't watch them. I ain't even seen how they've been. Yeah, how do they look?
Only way you can finish below someone in any league where you outscored them by 32 goals if you get a points deduction. Has that ever happened? Has a team ever outscored a team by 32 league goals and finished behind them? I've never seen this before.
What the fuck?
Someone let me know. Someone AI that. Has that ever happened in the Premier League? Where a team has scored 32 goals more than a side and finished behind them? I mean, oh man. Flawless, when I said United will finish in 8th, you said I'm smoking now. I have to ask what United fan who said 92 goals. The fan calling show side, go back and check it. He's called what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. You don't remember his name because he's in the chat. I forgot his name, but yeah, go back and check it. I think it's like 4 hours in. Actually, Warrior J, Warrior J, did you timestamp it? I think Warrior J might have timestamped it, but Prime's gonna clip it up anyway. Does Glasner have better players than us? No, I agree with you. I don't think Crystal Palace have better players than us. No, I don't. Nah, it wasn't Z, man. It wasn't Z. It was Ken. That's his name. MUFC Ken. That was his name. And Sai, yeah, you having us 8th as of now, yeah. But you say I was 9th, so I don't think it's that crazy. 8th, I hear it because
I think they finished 9th.
I've had us as currently constructed. Yeah, we are 9th. With this manager and this team as right now, no additions and
I think I see a little clip of when you was on with Saeed and that, and he was like expecting to finish 4th or something.
He said 5th.
Is it? What, as it stands?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
with
crazy.
This manager.
Nah, that's crazy.
I'm like, yo, this guy.
No, man like Saeed, bro, he's very optimistic, brother. I hear it, but not for me, man.
Bear in mind,
finished 15th, bro.
Yeah, 15th. We're going 5th. Bear in mind, Palace fans hate Mitchell at left wing back because he isn't attacking enough, just like Delo, but he makes it work better. He would have thought, man. Will Hughes is not a great central midfielder. That is. Nah, he believes that, man. It's the optimism. It's not nothing to do with Saeed. You can't cancel Saeed. He cannot get cancelled. He's too beloved. He's not getting cancelled. No way. He's just.
There's no such thing as cancel.
Yeah, he's in his positivity arc. And I said this to him, man. I was like, yo, it was a nice day, opening day of the season. You went to the ground, so you're gassed up. That's what it is. That's what it is. I get it. You're on your positivity arc, man. Like Vic Quinn said. And you know what's crazy? We was here last year talking about why can't we finish top 4?
So you know what it is? You're just very logical in it. So I think it's hard for someone like yourself to like see that sort of perspective because you're basing it off what you've seen. Yeah, and just what it is, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I get why the other side as well. So I'm just
Alright, so
kind
let
of
me
like,
ask you
but
then,
I'm with you though.
as currently constructed right now, us, everyone else. So no movements,
Ninth,
everyone
ninth,
as constructed. Where do you have us?
ninth,
Okay, so you have us
tenth,
ninth.
tenth or ninth.
Let's say we get a goalkeeper and a DM of
All
quality.
right, then it's getting interesting. Then it's like
Where do you move us to?
then I move it to like between fifth and sixth.
Okay. Yes.
If we get the what we need, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
if
If
we get the
like we
quality,
got
that's why I said
Belieber and
that's why I said it.
Donnarumma, then it's a mad thing.
Yeah. And the thing is, even with Belieber and Donnarumma, I don't think we finish fifth or sixth. And that's not because of the management. That's not because of their quality or lack of quality, because of the
Because
management.
of the manager. Yeah, I
I don't
hear it.
think we finish fifth or sixth if we get them to,
I hear it.
because of it's because
You
the
could
management
easily
have.
make that argument as well.
Because why all of a sudden, even with those two, does he pick the right team? Because he's still gonna play. He's still gonna play Shaw. He's still gonna play Maguire. He's still gonna play Delo. He's still gonna play Bruno. He's still gonna play.
Yeah, but I just feel like if you get a Belieber, that he's equivalent to like 3 man, bro.
Yeah,
And I think like he just papers over a lot of the cracks, like
you know what it
individual
is?
brilliance, bro.
Amarim's like you said, Believer equals 3 man on the plus side. Amarim's like negative -5. He's like -5 players. He's such a hindrance. I think he's dreadful.
I said the manager is equivalent to -5. Like,
the manager's the equivalent to -5, like without doubt. You've been in the space long enough now as a content creator that you're seeing the repeat. I've been here so long that this happens.
yeah, you're scarred, man.
This is
You're
why
traumatized, bro.
It's not a scar thing or a traumatized thing. I'm talking about it's silly season, the transfer window. Like this happened last year with all this optimism, and I was sat talking to you, ironically, talking to you on this very show, on this very platform about why Ten Hag is not going to do well and why the team's not going to do well. I was hearing all these crazy 90 league goals, 85 league goals, 80 league goals, 70 plus league goals. We're going to finish top 3, top 4. I remember hearing
it's one of them minutes because football's a strange thing and it's up and down and you just never know.
But we did know that because all the evidence pointed to the opposite.
No, even though there's high evidence, right? Even though there's evidence of something, it don't mean you know though. Like, because we don't know the future.
Points to it. You know what I'm saying? People
exactly.
People get locked up for life off of evidence.
Yeah.
So why can we not base evidence talking about something as minor as football? People literally lose their freedom till the end of their life. There's someone being sentenced today who's 20 to 30 who's never going to get outside of a jail based off of evidence. Based off of something that's happened. No one actually knows evidence. So why can we not give evidence for this guy and this team? When all the evidence is clear as day, it's on tape. You can watch it live, go back and watch it again. And you can go back and watch it again. Any game, United just played Arsenal on Sunday. You can watch that game as many times as you want. We played Spurs in the Europa League final. You can watch that as many times as you want. The full game is out there. And on top of that, you can get breakdowns of all the stats for every single player. How much more evidence do we need? You can go and see that this. Wait, let me get to this.
Don't be negative, man. Sheik is killing me, bro. I'm talking about let Casemiro or Shaw lose weight.
Hold up 1 second.
Yeah, I'm moving mad.
Wait. 1 sec. Where is it?
18 losses last season. Yeah, man.
So
people trust hopium over facts. No, you know what it is for me though.
Wait, I got some stats for you. So this is Steven Gerrard's win percentage. Aston Villa was 30%. Ralph Ragnick's win percentage at Manchester United was 41%. Graham Potter's win percentage at Chelsea was 31%. Gary O'Neill's win percentage at Wolves was 28%. Steve Bruce at Newcastle United's win percentage was 27%. Frank Lampard's win percentage at Everton was 26%. All these managers lost their job. Amram's win percentage at Manchester United, what do you think it is?
Ruben.
What do you think it
is? What, based on just the last season, yeah?
Yeah,
fucking hell, mate. Flipping hell, mate.
What's his win percentage?
I know, mate. I know.
Gerrard at
10%, blood.
Gerrard at Villa was 30%. Ragnick at United was 41%. Potter at Chelsea was 31%. Gary O'Neill was 28%. Steve Bruce was 27%. Frank Lampard was 26%. So you're saying what? 10%. Sai, you're saying 18%. It was 25%. So it's
I was
less
gonna
than
say
all the
2021.
25% win
bro.
record.
Yeah,
People are talking about
it's
why.
not looking good, Bev.
All right, okay.
It's
You
not
lot can go
looking good,
sink.
Bev.
You lot can go sink out there, man. That's what that is.
Hey, don't knock the people for having hope, man.
Nah, not the people for having hope. It's too close to
Don't, man. Don't
when they
let them
try,
be
no,
deluded in fairy tale land, man.
I'm cool with that. But then, no, I don't. If you go at me for my opinion, I'm going to destroy you and yours.
No. Because the thing is, you're not wrong.
The thing is, I don't just say it, or like people will join my chat and ask me, "Oh, why don't you? What's it?" And go at me for it. So, all right, let's get to yours. If you bring me your opinion based off of feeling, I don't want to hit facts over feelings. I don't want to hear it.
F your feelings, man. The facts don't care about your feelings.
We're talking high level sport here.
Shit.
Talking high level sport, the highest level. A man want to talk to me about what they feel. Yeah, this ain't no relationship. Almost best football club. I'm saying hopium. Like I say, hopium is too close to delusion. It's round the corner, man. They don't live in the city. I don't go around.
Yeah, what it is, we don't even have the credit in the bank at the moment to even have the hope. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's tough. Like it's hard to even have hope in the situation that we're in. So, but I respect those that have the hope still because they're, I hear it, man. But yeah, I can't.
No freaking
Can't
time.
subscribe at the minute.
No time for it. But you would get sacked.
I don't want to be negative, people.
Record, you would 25%. Where else could you have a 25% success rate or hit 25% of your targets and keep your job in a high level?
No, but that's why there's no excuse this upcoming season because obviously he came in halfway through and that. No, but he come in halfway through in it, so that's what people hold on to. He come halfway through, and he didn't get his full, all the preseason, all that shit. He ain't brought his players in, but now he has. So this is the make or break season. So I'll give it that. I'll let them have that, even though I don't personally respect it, like based off what he's done since he come in. But I'll let them have that. I'll let's go with that. Yeah, you can have that. And now let's see this season, bro. Now we just got to see in it this season. I don't have high hopes, but fair play to everyone that does, bro. Let's see if you guys are right. You know why? We just fucking explained it.
Why don't you have high hopes? Talk to me. I want to know the people.
Bro, based off everything, I echo what you said, bro. I don't need to repeat what you've already said, bro. We're in the same boat.
You know what I'm saying? Because you are able to articulate it in a more digestible fashion for people. So I want to hear it going. Why don't you have high hopes? Yeah, 100%.
Brother, you finished 15th last season. I can just say that if I want, bro. Like we can list everything if we want. Like, do you really want to list it? Like, you know what I'm saying? People.
There's multiple things. Multiple things that are the biggest.
No, I'm not saying. Yeah, no, I'm not saying directly to you. I'm just saying people in the comments, like, do we have to like go through the 100 reasons why? Like, we can just name 2. Like, you can just name the fact that man finished 15th, bro, the worst ever in the history of Manchester United, bro. Like, we was about to get relegated, bro. And I got cousins, I got family in that, right?
Gonna be back in a second. The reason why I'm laughing because of the chat. 25%. Nowhere else could you hit 25% of your targets and keep your job. Nowhere. Nowhere. Hear my sister laughing. Nowhere. Nowhere could that happen. Where you have a 25% success rate and you're a manager of somewhere. No matter what it is. 25%.
Sorry, mate, I don't know what happened.
Oh, good fam, no stress. 25% success rate and people are defending this guy.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, just based off what you literally just said, 25% success rate, finishing 50th, like the in-game movement is crazy, like the formation, like the way man just sets out everything, the way man is not rating certain things like Mino and just moving crazy, like negative approach. Like I don't like it, bro. Like I don't like this, bro. Like, and the stats, if you want to talk about the stats and all that, we can draw for the stats as well. Like we just said, you just presented that, just presented the fact we finished 15th. Like, I don't get why people are so like in uproar on that. The standards, the bar is so low, like you said. I've got cousins and family and stuff, right, that I've had arguments with, yeah. And they're telling me, Flawless, like, oh, fans like you. I'm like, mate, are you a crackhead? Like, I've had to call my cousins crackheads and that. It's like, you're talking about fans like me because I want higher standards and I want to sign Belieber for 100 million, bro. And they're like, oh, he costs too much money. We shouldn't be getting him. Like, who did? Like he's exactly what they need. That man telling me, oh, give Kone a chance. Kone. We've already got Kone here. Like, it's like, bro, is this how low your standards have got to? Unproven Kone, you will take him over a Belieber. So my point is that kind of rhetoric, yeah, these crackhead fans, yeah, these deluded fans, bro, like they don't want to see Man United rise to the top again. And it's crazy. It's the brainwashing, mind control, MK Ultra, bro. This is what they've done to the fans, bro. They made us feel like that loss against Arsenal. Keyword loss against Arsenal. Like, end of the day, we lost, bro. Like, we lost. Make it like the context is important, guys. Like against Arsenal, right? At home, Old Trafford, just do what it takes to win, bro. Even if it's not as pretty as you would like, cool. But context matters. When we move on to the next game, Fulham, whatever, all that, then we can approach it a bit differently. You know what I'm saying? Just do things strategically when you need to. Like, and I don't know, bro. Like, it's just annoying, man. It's annoying, man. Like, I've got lifelong Man United family members here, like along with Man United in the dumps, like with the bar being so low. And when I come with my talk, setting the higher expectations and that, they're thinking I'm crazy. My fucking hell, mate. I'm the crazy one. Nah.
And this is
See,
what
when
I wanted
you're
to say. Well, carry on.
yeah.
Carry on.
No, I'm saying when you live in the realm of reality, yeah, it's like you're gonna be seen as crazy in life to people who are just like, you know what I'm saying? They're just brainwashed, bro. So yeah, man, it's just kind of sad, man. But I'm with you though.
And this is why you see how the reason why I wanted you to talk about it, see how you spoke about your family and other United is because that's just
Crackers.
another perspective that I can't that I can't give. Yeah, before we close out, people continue to run up the likes. Please hit the subscribe button as well. It's goals. The United fans in the chat, I'll be doing this all during the season as well. How many league goals United scoring this season? I actually had us higher before the league game, and then I came back to crashing reality because of this manager. And I'm like, he's gonna play defensive players. So I lowered Cunha's numbers, I lowered Mbremo's numbers, and I lowered Sesko's numbers as well. I think we get, how many did we get last season? 1 second, let me double check this. We got, all right, we scored 44 last season. I think we get,
My comments, you get what I'm saying though, innit? I feel like I got you on the same page.
How about 55? I think we get 55.
55.
I got Alec and Bremo and Cunha can get 12 each. It was higher before, but after that game, I lowered that shit. I think Sesko can get like 8. So that takes us to, that's like 32. And then I think the rest of the team combined can get like 20 plus. So yeah, I should say, I'd say 55. What you lot saying in the chat? Let me start these actually. Let's go. Let's see. Actually, even if you're a non-Manchester United fan, let me know how many goals you think United is scoring. Just give me an answer. Daryl, you're saying 50. Vikrin, you're saying 60. Jinlu, you're saying 50 to 55. Yes, Flawless, we got to Paul. Flawless, our target should be to score 60 goals. Should be more than that with the attacking we have. We should get 70. With the attacking options we have, we should get 70, but we're getting nowhere near that because of this manager. So, to me, and Paul, how many do you think we get? I'm saying 55. I'm saying 55. What are you saying? What are you saying, Dan?
Boy, I'm gonna have to go with like
I think
50.
Cunha and Bremer only 11 growth improvement. Yo, simply because of the manager. Because he gonna play these defense. I had us higher, Jets. I had Cunha and Bremo and Sesko all getting higher.
So that first game against Arsenal just knocked you back, like
yes,
that
because
just knocked you back.
I forgot about his stupid lineups
Mm.
and how defensive they are and how negative he is. So that's why I'm saying 55. You saying 55 too, Sheik? Sheik saying 55. Jez is saying 57. Sorafel saying 63. I think that's the highest so far. Look where we are. We in the pits of hell. That the highest is we added in Bremo and Cunha, yeah. And people are talking about the highest number we've got is 63. You lot continue. I'm going to be doing this all week long, actually. All week long, at least. I want to know how many league goals did we get in this season? What you got, Dan? What are you saying? How many you think we get? No, and people,
50,
not what you think, not what we should be aiming for. What do you think we should get? What do you think we'll get? Hey, Rafael, give me a number, please. You're saying 60 plus. That could be 69. That could be 61. Let me know. Sai saying 62. Rafael, let me know. I need a pinpoint number. I do. You saying 69? Sai. 69.
I said 69 for the bands, bro.
Yo, flat serious, yo. This guy lost weight. You know what I'm saying? Chasing down the gal and now said 69, yo. You freaky motherfucker, yo. Like,
speaking of chasing the gal, what happened to Ryan, bro?
What do you mean?
Where's
What
Ryan?
Ryan, I don't know.
What happened to him? Because he be chasing.
By the way,
but
can
here
I
we
just
are.
say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them. Right,
I big up the panel. I told as for
his face killed me though. I was like just shell shocked today. Oh mate, it's peak, man. It's peak times, bro. Shout out Ryan, man. That shit killed me every time.
I love that clip. So, Sai, you saying 69. AJ, you saying 63. Rafael just said 60 it is, you know. I just stuck to 60. I said 60 plus. And then said, nah, just 60. What else you lot telling me, man? Everyone in the chat. Don't worry, man. I just want to gauge. The reason why I do this is just to gauge where people have us, in particular United fans. Obviously, I want to hear from rivals as well. So, what did you say, Dan? I said 55. What you say?
52, blood. I'm saying 52. What you laughing? 52, man. 50.
Hey, big up Shane G, man. We're 11 likes away from 69. Run up the likes, man. Get us to 69 likes, people. Why am I instigator side, yo? You said 69. You don't believe that. Where are we getting 69 goals from, side? If we start breaking that down by individuals, that don't add up. How many you got in Bremo and Cunha getting 20 each or something? Like, how we getting?
Bro, if we sign Belieber, yeah, then I'm a believer of 69.
No, even if we add Belieber, that don't increase us to score 69 league goals. We'll score more, yeah.
Maybe not 69, but
no,
we'll
exactly. I said maybe.
Maybe not 69.
If Dan is right, it's only a 7-goal improvement with Sesko, Cunha, and then Bremo. Oh Lord, that's the problem right there.
Bro, I genuinely believe if we got Belieber, I will believe that it will transform a lot, bro. Like it will allow everything to tick better.
Yeah, because he's gonna play the right players. He's gonna play the right players. Believer playing the ball to that low. I hear it, man.
No, but you know what it is though. Like if you get Believer, yeah, like you have to start that guy. He is sick.
Yeah, he can prove us.
So he's gonna be in the middle, you know, just doing what he does. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I can just picture it now. But at the same time, I said, man, we got Amarim as the manager, so you can never be certain of anything.
Yo, we can't. And the thing is, the referee says how many will we concede though? Negative goal differences peak. I don't think we concede much more than how many we concede last season. Probably around the same. Because the defense ain't really changed. Actually, but he wasn't here the whole season, so probably more. We conceded 54.
By the way, you think Believer is dead in the water, yeah?
Yeah, that's dead, man. That's dead. I think we concede people. Because we do have good defenders still. Because he did 54 last season, but he is under this manager who's just going to do dumb shit like play Maguire and Shaw and that. Probably 57, 58. I'd say. I think we have like a -3 for goal diff. That being said, I don't think. Let's say this is a hypothetical that you last at the end of the season, which I don't think he is. Yeah, I think we can see like 58, something like that. That's what I'd say. What are you saying? You saying that? How many goals you think we can see? You can see the 57 last season. Oh, he's on mute. Hey, chat.
Same.
Serafel saying 51. This is crazy, man. Why do you think Believer's still alive? That deal.
I think anything's possible, man. Like, I can't lie, because at the end of the day, everyone's got a price in it. If Man United slapped over 100 million plus, I think they would be interested in selling him.
You think we will? You reckon we'll slap the 100?
Well, that's the question. I think if hopefully it gets to a point we're near the end of the window and they need to panic. But if you panic and buy the right player, then I'm all for it. If you get a believer as a panic buy, then cool. But if you panic and get some dead guy, then obviously it's a bit shit. But yeah, man. Obviously this one is a big hope here, bro. This is Saeed Hope-esque. Like, I don't know, man. There's something in me that's just saying like it's not over with that. And that's just pure just a feelings thing in it. There's no logic behind that.
Yeah, Sai, I don't know what you got going on there. One, I don't think we get Believer. Flawless, I think Cunha and Bremo and get combined 30. All right. Sesko, Ahmad, and Bruno combined 30. Nah, I don't see that. I don't see Sesko, Ahmad, and Bruno getting a combined 30. Remaining 9 goals from Maguire from everybody else. I think you are being supremely optimistic. I actually had Cunha and Bremo down for, before the game against Arsenal, down for 15 each. But I had to knock that down still. I had to put those off. I forgot this manager in his defensive lineups. Sesko, Ahmad, and Bruno are going to get, that's on average 10 apiece. I don't see that happening. I don't see Bruno in the pivot getting 10. I don't see Ahmad getting 10. I don't see Sesko getting 10. Ahmad's career high goals, I think, is 8. I think it's 8. And bear in mind, you know what? That also ties into, I don't think Ahmad plays every week.
Let's see, Flawless. The next game, your mind might change again, man.
No, I ain't even watching the next game. I'll be like, look for that, man. You know what I'm saying. Glad.
The next 5 games, let's see it. Let's see. Yeah. What if they just smash the next 5 games and they win 5-0?
Yeah. What if, man? Yeah, I keep hearing this, man. We in Marvel, man. What if and if this, man, and if you know. Yeah, I hear it.
But you never know, bro.
Yeah, man, you never know. You never know, man. Margot Robbie might respond to my DMs. I hear it, man. You never know. You know
yeah, but that's a wild comparison.
I might walk out and see him winning 5 games is a wild thing.
That's a wild comparison, Flawless.
Yeah, because it's a wild stake. What happens if we win 5 games in a row when he's failed to win 2 games in a row? He has a 25% win rate.
You know what's
crazy?
Might have turned the corner, man.
You know what's crazy? You said if he wins 5 games in a row, it took him 5 months to win 5 games.
Yeah, I know.
The last 5 games we won in the Premier League took him 5 months. So we're gonna go from getting 5 wins in 5 months to 5 wins in a month and a half.
Man, let's just man.
Okay.
Hey man,
yeah, man.
we gotta rely on Cunha and then Boomer, man, and Sesko, man.
We're gonna win 5 in a row, man. Yeah.
Individual brilliance, man.
Yeah, man. We're gonna win 5 in a row. That being said, Fulham game. I was saying. What was I gonna say? I need to stop saying this and just DM her and see if she responds. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired. United have hope. Yeah, if United can have hope, why can't Flawless have hope? Yeah, let's have hope. I'm just going.
You gotta shoot your shot, bro. You miss all the shots you never take, bro.
Yeah, man.
You don't even take a shot. You never know.
You know what I'm saying? She on the gram. I'm just gonna DM her and see what's what. See what I can do.
She's gonna reply and be like, "Oh my days, you're just my type." Man, like loaded Lux, you know. Come on.
I'm gonna try. Why not, man? If Amarim is going to turn it around and win 5 games, it's crazy because the crazy prediction we had is already in the bin. Shout out to my guy Calls United. He said we're going unbeaten in our first 10 games and winning 7 out of them.
Flawless. It's a new season, new hopes and dreams, theatre of dreams, man.
Yo, scoreline prediction for Fulham, please, my friend, man. Thank you.
Bloody. Well, we have to win that one. So But
No. I didn't say
I'm
what
gonna
has
say-
to happen. I want your opinion.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not
What do you
finished,
think's gonna
bro.
happen?
Let
What do
me
you think's
talk,
gonna
man.
happen?
I'm about to
No. Don't
go,
hit me with the
man.
oh,
Just
what should
cutting me off
happen.
with the fucking.
No, not what should happen.
Man,
Not what you think. No.
brother, let me finish the
Not what
freaking
you should
sentence,
happen.
blood.
People always love
What's
doing
wrong
that.
with
Oh,
you, blood?
no, because people love doing that.
And you always love cutting, man, blood. Let me finish the thing, blood.
I'm
You
saying,
bumper club, yeah.
what should happen is
No, because I'm thinking out loud, innit? So
No.
allow me, innit? Let me think out loud, bro. I just formulated in my head, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, let me just give you a straight direct because that's what you like, innit? All right, 3-1, blood. Why are you laughing, bro?
Because of the way you said 3.
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. Okay, all right.
Yeah, because you don't allow people to think out loud, man. So just 3-1.
Well, I don't think it's really like in regards to we have to. Yes, no,
Yeah, we
do
have.
have to. I agree with that, but I wanted
I'm
your
saying.
opinion on it. I want your thoughts, not what should happen. Because what should happen is this manager
No,
shouldn't be
all I
here.
was saying is we have to win that, and then I was about to give you my prediction, but you just cut me off before I could give it. But it's done now, really. This guy, man, just cut me, man. I understand, Cross. You're tired of this shit, man. I feel you, man. It's hard. It's a hard life, man. Coming on stream every day, getting people chatting, bare shit all the time.
3-1, yeah. So you're saying that I actually agree with you in
Yeah,
regards. I got 2-1 still. I got 2-1. And where do you have us finishing in the league currently? As constructed, you said 8th, right? You say 8th?
9th, blood.
9th. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah.
9th or 10th, blood.
Flawless. If United don't score 25 more goals than last season after spending 190 million on attack, that's disgusting. Yeah, because I don't think he uses them correctly. I keep saying this. I don't know why people all of a sudden think that you're gonna play the correct lineups. Let me ask you this question. I'll allow you to think out loud on this one. Would you be surprised if the manager plays the exact same lineup against Fulham?
No.
All right, let me ask another one on that. Do you think he plays the exact same lineup against Fulham, or does he change it, even if it's 1 or 2 players?
I think he changes it.
Okay, well, you reckon Sesko gets a start?
Yeah. I don't think he's doing the Mount shit. And if he does, I'm gonna lose it.
Does he play Ahmad? Or does he play Dalot? Or does he play both and drop Dover? I'm asking your opinion.
Don't know, man. I don't know, bro. What do you think?
I think he goes with the same lineup.
What, the exact same?
Yes,
Not
I think he plays the exact same 11. Yes.
Wow.
Because he played it. The halftime got 45 minutes in a halftime and kept it. So I think he thinks that we were the better side, should have won. I'm saying what he thinks. So I think he thinks, and we deserve to win, and we were the better side against Arsenal, and it went well. So I'm going to run it out again. I think he plays the exact same lineup. Yeah. I don't think he changes.
When did he make the change against Arsenal? What was the first change?
10 minutes into the second half, Ahmad for Dalot.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No. Even though that should have been the change at 45. Again, remember, people learn. People learn with Ten Hag, and I'll be here, man. People learn with Onana, people gonna learn, man. No, with Onana, people learn with Ten Hag, people learn with Ineos, and they gonna learn now. Flawless, aren't you guys getting 92 goals? Yeah, man, according to some, we are. But when I asked everyone in there, it was low. But all right, people, we gonna close out. Anyway, hey, Dan, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Yeah, what's happening, people? I said what's happening like I just entered the freaking chat. Listen, man, my mind is a bit scrambled at the moment. Been working hard, man, you know what I'm saying? But listen, people, thank you all for joining this epic stream. Once again, appreciate all of you lot. Love every time. You can find me in various places. You can find me at Dan Silly Man for the comedy content, for the jokes, for the banter, all of that. And this at here, at High Power Thoughts, I just dropped a video about an hour ago or something. Follow me on TikTok, where we go and dive into deeper thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that you probably think in your head, but you don't say out loud. I'm the type to actually just say it, you know what I'm saying? As we just witnessed, Flawless didn't allow me to think out loud of that, you know what I'm saying? Cut me off of that. But
you know what?
none of that.
You know what? That's my bad. I apologize.
Oh my days. Oh my days. The first time in life I've heard this brother actually apologize for something. I take accountability. Oh my god. I
Sure,
don't
man.
believe it, bro.
Don't forget out with your
Mr.
outro, man. This fucking guy, man.
What?
Get with your
What's
outro.
it? Hey,
Sure,
listen, man.
outro,
Hey,
man.
shut up, man. Get to fuck, man. Hey, listen, guys. Yeah. Big up, man. It's I myself, Danny Boy. Love you lot, man. Catch you lot on the next one. Make sure you smash a like, subscribe, all of that.
I do apologize, man. That was bad of me. I should have done, but I do. I crashed
I
out, man.
forgive you, man.
I do. I apologize. I appreciate it. LJ, man, free to go down. Leeds, fucking Burnley, West Ham. That's of limited knowledge, but that's my free to get relegated. Yes. Hey, big up Marcus as well, man. Since hit the likes, people. Big up Marcus, Rohan. Big up. But yeah, man. To LJ, yeah, man. We getting 92 goals. That 92 goals is gonna live on, man. Because that's the third one. Last year it was 92. No, it was 90 plus league goals. The year before that, it was
How many goals we scored last season then?
What in the league? 50.
Yeah.
No, in the league it was 44. 44. Yes, people, I will be doing the Madrid watch along as well. I'm getting over to Ramsey's channel now, people. So let me know there. But yeah, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button on here. It's been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in for Sarcasm City TV Radio Ramsey's chat. Big up.
Come on.